Hi guys, I'm Asif Ali and watching CGHOW video. Today we will make this cool frame inside the material. This whole thing done in the material. You can change the color like this. There are lots of parameters here for everything, like for the speed and like tiling and much more. So we will do everything in this tutorial. So if you like this tutorial, hit like, subscribe, and let's start this tutorial. So let's start this. So first I need a material. So right click, make a material. Frame. You can use any shape, you can make texture in Photoshop or any software, then use it here. That will be very easy, but if you don't have, you just want to make a round shape or a square rectangle or with rectangle with the corners, you can make that inside the material. So I'll just preview on a planer. I'll make this unlit material. Let's make it the two-sided and translucent. So what I'll do, I'll take this round rect, generate round rect, and if I connect it here, there will be a, a, a square with rounded corners, and that's what I need. I just want the corners little more sharper, so this is the radius, which is 0.12. So I'll make it 0.05, I guess, and let me check how it looks. Maybe 0.02. This will be better. Okay, then I want just edge. So there are two ways to do it. One is the sharpness is 20, so you can decrease that sharpness, maybe 1, so it will be softer, and then you can use sine, so it will make just the edge. So this is the one way, and the second way is to make a separate smaller version of this, then subtract from each other. Okay, so maybe I'll decrease it, I'll increase it, or maybe you can increase or decrease this here also. If you make it like 0.2, this will, you can see it's repeating. So if I make it like 5, so it's 5 is too much, maybe let's say 2. So this is how much. So we can make the separate parameters for that. So let's make this sharpness. Radius is okay, we don't need to. Okay, then I'll just save it for now. Let me see how it's working. So I'll right click and make an instance of this, and then on the planar, if I increase it, it will go. If I decrease it, thickness will be there. So yeah, I guess I need this much of thickness, and maybe we can make corners little bit more round. Okay, so I like it. The second thing, if you want the center part transparent, you can use it in the opacity also. If you don't want, no need to do that. So you can see it's now transparent, and if you directly connect here, the center part will be black with the edge, so you can also use like that. Okay, so depends on you how you want to use it. You can use any image here also. The next part is I want to use a color on it, and then I want a glow around it. So what I'll do, I'll multiply it with the color. Let's say any color, then we can use particle color. Let's say this is like orange. Okay, then I want a glow around it. So for the glow, what I'll do, I will duplicate it, or I think I will invert it. Let's invert it and check how it looks. Or what we can do, we can just duplicate this and change the size of this. So this is the dimension, which is 0.5. So if I add 0.6, let me see how it looks. So it's bigger basically. So what you can do, you can subtract this smaller from the bigger. So if I subtract this is smaller, I will have the edge. That's the other way to make the edge. But I want it, I'm creating it to make the more glow around it. So I'll make the sharpness maybe 0.1. I'll just add, let's make it glow 0.1. So it is softer. Now I want to add it back on this. So I will make it saturate, and then I will add it on this. So I will add this here. This will go here in the opacity and also here on the color. So that means you want to add it here after the sign. So let's save it and check how it looks. And we will check it with this parameter glow. You can see already that glow, but why it's all over the image? It should be just here. I'm saturating the value. I will saturate this also. Let me save it and then check. Okay, so this is the glow which I can make sharp, or I can make very soft like this. Okay, and this is the inner which I can make harder, softer. But this is weird. Why it's not? It should be just on the edge. Oh, I'm actually adding it on here, which is wrong. I need to add this here. I just want to add the frame. Cool. And I will also make the corners for the glow separate. So I will make it parameter glow corner, and also glow dimension, glow size. I'm doing this all in one. Otherwise, you can make it in the particle. There you can have separate emitter to make the glow small, big, whatever you want to do. But I'm just showing you. So now you can see we can make this rounder like this, and we can increase or decrease the size, and it looks really cool with the more rounded corners. Cool. And of course, we can change the color of this if you want. So should we go to the Niagara, or we can complete this full tutorial in the material? We can add some particle in the material itself. So let's do it. So let's make this parameter. We are not going to Niagara. This is material tutorial now. Okay, so I was actually planning to make it in Niagara first, but let it be. So now I can change the color, of course. Cool. This color looks cool. Okay, and this edge I want to make more brighter. So what I can do, because color is same for both, but this is the glow I'm adding and this is the edge. So we can multiply the edge and make a separate parameter, edge amount. By default, I'll put it 1 and save. Okay, so let me save. So now we can make the edge more brighter or softer, black. I think little more brighter will be okay. So it will be visible properly. Now I want to add some particle kind of thing here. So for that, I need a texture which has dots like particles. So let me search a texture. I have star texture, this one, not this one. This one which has 3 channels and it has stars in all channels. So I will get more variation. So I'll select this. I'll go here, select this. You can pan this texture on one side, even X or Y. But if you want from the center to all direction, what you can do, right click, make this object, type here chaos, this not normal function, height map chaos. Don't do anything with this. Open this function, copy this function, close this, paste this here, delete this. Then you can put it here, and if I preview this, your texture will move in all direction. But I want these are moving all direction, but not from the center to outward. So for that, I'll take vector to radial and connect it here. and then I can add a pen, and let's make it like 1. So it's coming invert. I want invert. So it will now come out, and it has also random movement that we can decrease maybe 0.2. So they will be like outward and little bit more variation. Cool. Now I want to add all 3 channels. So I will break 3 and then add these together. And I want to make it more bright. So I will multiply it by 5 maybe for now. So we have this. Cool. We can adjust the tiling here. So, oh, not this, multiply actually. And to control the tile, I will make separate parameters. So I will need a append for the X and Y. And I'll call it star tile X. Connect here, make it 1. Copy this, make it Y. I'm just calling them star. You can use anything you want, any texture. So now I want to fade it from the edge. So before this, I will multiply it with the radial. So radial will cut these from the edge, and then I'll use this multiplier. So now they are bright and they are not going out of the edge. Now I want to just add back here, but this should be cut from this shape. So what I'll do, before multiplying it with 15, I will multiply it with this shape. So if I preview, it's cutting it actually from outside because this shape is white from the center and black here. That means I need to invert this. So it will be black from the inside, and now I will multiply. So that means now only the white part visible. Now I can multiply it with a higher value like 10. So it will be more visible and it's just outside the frame. So you just need to add it on the opacity, and here you can have a different color for this if you want, but let it be. So star amount, let's say 10 for now. Save and check your instance. Cool. So now we have these. We can make them brighter. We can change the tiling, maybe 2.5. And I think we should make also a panning speed, which is minus 0.5. So I'll take the append. X will be 0, and for the Y, I will make a parameter default value minus 0.3 maybe. Connect this. And I think that's it. It's all done. You can do a lots of things inside it, but minus 0.1. Cool. Looks really cool, and you can just change the color like this. Okay, you can just go here in the hue, change the colors. What else you can add? You can add little more, little something on this glow. So how you'll add? This one is for the glow. So it has a UV that you can distort. So what I'll do, I'll take a noise texture. Maybe I have this aura. Then I need this same thing, or just use the same thing here. So this noise texture will also pan from the center to outward. Actually, if you take the pan here, okay, center, and this seam you can just fix it from here. Now you can use this texture to distort the UVs of my glow. So I will multiply it before doing this and call it distort glow. Connect and take a texture coordinate, add this, and then connect it to the glow UVs. Let's save it. There's an error. Oh, It should be a single channel, so I'll save it. And now we can just little bit distort it and see what's happening. Is distorting it diagonal. If you want it from the center, you can do one more thing. I'll just not use the UVs. Instead of, I'll use the box size, and glow size is this. So what I'll do, I'll take a Lerp and I'll use this, just saturate it and connect here. So if I connect this node in the both, nothing will change because on the black part, glow size is same. On the white part, glow size is same. But if you make a next different parameter, and let's say glow size 2, and just connect it in the B. And we have now separate for this color, for this noise, black and white, we have separate radius of this. So now if this is 0.6, nothing will happen. If you change, you can see the change. You can change it little more like this. I think little bit is just enough, just to add a something very subtle. Maybe this. You can also decrease this one little bit like this. Cool. I think this is too much. 0.55, 0.65 is enough. Just to do it a little bit. And I think this looks really cool frame that you can use, and it's just all done in the material. So you can directly use it in the visit. So thanks for watching. Keep learning. Bye bye.